I just rediscovered two videos I posted on a different channel. One is more inspiring to me, and I'm like, damn, yes. The second was recorded right after something pretty big in my life happened that still affects me in ways today. But I found those and I'm like, I know that person, but that's not me anymore. That's not, you know, I get what he was feeling. I get why I recorded those because I wanted someone to talk to before I fucking was found somewhere in quotes, because that's what I said apparently. I don't know. I just understand. I get it, you know. I understand myself, which is weird, but it's not me. If that makes sense. Like I recorded it, but not me. I've changed. It's been like 2 years since I recorded that. Almost exactly. I don't know. It's just really interesting listening to it because it's like I know the feeling. I know what I was feeling and I know why and I know how. I've found, I don't know. It's different now. I haven't fixed my life like I wanted to. Like the first one was just me talking about how I wanted to fix my life and stuff, and like how if I don't do something that I'm just gonna end up fucking living under a bridge. I still believe that. I just found ways around thinking like that because I can get a job now. I can go do something, you know. I kind of lost my train of thought. What the fuck, man. I didn't know I posted those. I thought those were just on my computer. Like I remember those. I remember the second one mostly because it was like I was like on the brink of fucking I'm a head out type shit. I didn't know I posted it, and like I tried to do a little bit of commentary over it like I do now with my videos, but it was like such I don't know. I've come a little bit far, I guess. I don't know why I would post that because that's literally what I was talking about. It's like fucking it's just a podcast at that point, right? Because I had no, well, actually there were some glitches in the second part that made it kind of aesthetic, so I may want to rework that one day. I'm just glad I'm not like, I don't feel like that anymore right now. Like I've been there and I'm not there now. It's not like I'm past it, but it's like okay, I'm past that moment, but I'm not incapable of going back to that because that's just how my fucking mind works. It just puts me back into depressive suicidal states, you know. It's so weird looking back on it like a few years later once I forgot about it, just accidentally rediscovering it because I'm like browsing through my channels and I'm like, I'm gonna put music on this one. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this one because I have like a couple channels at least. I have like 4, I think, and apparently 3 of the 4 have content. So, and it was raw. It was like, and it even sounded, I remember sort of recording it and it sounded slightly scripted because I don't know why it sounded scripted. I just was talking like that and fucking thinking like that exactly. Putting my words out onto one of these and then I fucking posted that shit somehow or for whatever reason. It's raw, it's straightforward, it's real, it's too much. I don't know. It's just so weird being to relate to yourself in that third person sense. 'Cause I'm still not fucking okay. I haven't been okay since middle school, I think, which sounds probably edgy, but that's just how it is, you know? I lost all my friends because of some dumbass controversy. It was dumb and exaggerated. I'll talk about that one day because it's not that bad, but it's like that fucked over my whole line of friends and like murdered my social skills because like that happened. And then I went to high school, a different high school than everyone else. I don't know what I was on about with that, but like, you know, yeah, it was a middle school thing in combination with social, because like I already didn't like people in middle school, but I was able to bullshit, right? I was able to like muster up some sort of something to just talk to people, just to be normal. Now, once I hit high school, I was like fucked over that. I couldn't do any of that. I didn't have friends through high school. I like Michael, but that's like it, you know. I had like one person, but that's off and on because of myself. Like most of the time, or most of what I remember at least, was just me, in a corner, fucking either sleeping because I can't sleep at home sometimes, and then I'm just like away from everyone, even though, I don't know, it's so weird. And what's even fucking weirder is that the person who started all that controversy and ruined my goddamn life, I can talk about them because I didn't tell them about this channel, and I don't think I ever will. But they ended up going to the school, like, not freshman year, but like the year after. And I decided to lend, because they were doing exactly what the fuck I was doing. They were just sitting on the wall the first day of high school, exactly where I was sitting. And I was like, what the hell? Why are you here? In my head. After doing a double take, I was like, you go here now? And he was like, yeah. And I kind of told him, you'll like it here. And then I started just talking to him and, making him not feel alone. I don't know. There's a random shit I'm talking about because I guess I got my brain going for once. And even then, it's like I'm still fighting distraction. Like I can feel it in my head, fighting confusion or distraction or whatever the fuck it is. Maybe it's a combination of both. I don't know. Change happens, I guess. People change. He hasn't changed. He's the same fucking person. He's exactly the same as he was before, which is like the reason why I got fucking. I will talk about it. I'll talk about it. The reason why what happened. But then it got blown out of proportion also because he's who the fuck he is and his parents are who the fuck they are. I don't know. He's not like a bad person. He's just stupid. Acts like a dumbass. It's like, I'll be very brief and then I'll talk about it in some other story or some other time, especially if someone like requests it, which I don't think that's gonna happen for like fucking a year or something, but I don't know. He's got a god complex. He thinks he's the shit and he's fucking not. I'll say it at that. Like I know my place. He's just an asshole. Anyway, also it was another final point, I guess. It was really eerie kind of listening to the way I was talking because again, for like the 100th time I said it probably, I know what I was feeling and thinking and everything like that. I was like off the fucking edge, like to the point where I remember like a few times I would jump in front of cars and like just hope they would hit me. It's just weird. The amount of just the mentality has changed. Also, fun fact, every time that fucking heater turns off, which is the buzzing you hear in the background, it suddenly gets way harder to talk and function because then I feel like everyone can hear me, even though I know they goddamn can't. I don't know. I was already on my final point anyway, so I should sleep, I think. I'm just the only way I've been managing is like I've been trying not to get stuck in mental loops. It only kind of works, but the way where I am now is better than being full on. I don't know. A lot of stuff. My brain's getting fuzzy and like everything's collapsing in at the moment mentally, so I need to stop talking and watch a video, then go to sleep because videos calm me. Yeah. Yeah. Peace.